All right. We're going to attempt to put on our rubber hoses. So in this area, and then towards the front of the vehicle to the condenser. Let's get our O-ring. I had an O-ring on there. I think it may have popped off, but no worries. That's why we have our O-ring kit. Once again, it's going to be a lot easier to do it from underneath. Yeah. Don't forget, lube your O-rings up. Or, what are you doing? Are you looking now? Lube the O-ring up. And then we'll crawl underneath. Get it set up. I'll move you over. There you go. We'll slip that in there, I think. Yeah. Yeah, like that. Okay. All right. All right. Let's get you set up over in this area. All right, look, this is the best I could do for you. Okay? So bear with me. All right, we're under the vehicle. And we got to get the rubber line put onto the receiver. All right, I think that's it. I'll just snug it down hand tight at first. Okay. All right. So I had this all taped up because I wanted to get it installed and be able to cruise around, you know, see what's going on with the suspension or the alignment, stuff like that. Break the brakes in, but other things showed up, so I didn't really have the opportunity to do what I intended, but it's allowing me to go through and fix the other things. So that's all I'm trying to say. All right, let's get the compressor put in. Well, let's go get the hardware first. All right, I forgot my heater hose bracket, but I mean, was that necessary? No, but it is required. So, all right, let's get the pump compressor set in place. Maybe. Yikes. See, what are we working with? I don't know. I don't know what we're working with. Tighten the bracket up a little bit so it's not floppy. What kind of low budget operation do we got here? All right, let's tighten the bracket up. more. Too much. That should do it. A little bit more. Okay, that should do it. All right. Oh, man. All right. Let's try this again. Now, let me see if there's any witness marks. Yeah, okay. So, this thing gets mounted on the outside. Ow. Like such. Maybe we can get a mounting screw, bolt, a mounting bolt in the back of the pump for a little extra support. Okay, that's one. That's two. And I had went through and are you seeing this? I had went through and made sure that all the hardware went into the corresponding holes on the compressor. Because like I said, you know, there's these metric pumps and whatnot. I guess a metric pump could work. You know, you might, or you would have to, I would suppose that you would have to change your mounting hardware to metric. All right. Snug it down a little. Now there's three what I'm saying is there's one longer, okay? That's all I'm trying to say. There's one bolt longer. That's going to be for the bracket that holds the your heater hoses. Man. All right. All right, I got something for you. All right, we can take the shipping plug off and put the line on. I'm going to need that for the core return. I was kind of struggling with that a little bit because I had to, I still have to take some slack out of that line, or put some slack in it towards the condenser side. No big deal. Snug it down a little bit. And what I'm talking about is over here. Over on this side, I have to take it and move the hose towards the compressor, the condenser. Okay. But I guess we can do it now. There we go. Yeah. Okay. All right. Looking good. Looking good. All right, snug that down. All right. That lines up really good. I'm not fighting to put this you know, when it's plugged in over here, I had to like reach it over there, and it's just putting a lot of stress on it. That fits good. All right, I can ground that out right there. That's good. We'll worry about the other things later, like bolting it to the fender wall. Now all we got to do is just go through all the hoses and snug them down. That's it. So from the condenser all the way back to the receiver, to the eliminator block, to the evaporator. And that's, I'm just going to snug them down, and then we'll pressurize it and check for leaks. All right, so I got pressure added to the system. Okay, I think it's holding. We'll see. I mean, everything sounds like hissing air to me. So we're hitting the lines down, hitting them up, whatever. And I'm going to go off the gauges. So if the gauges say it's holding steady, then we'll come back to that and see what's up. All right, while we're monitoring pressure, let's go through and put the belt on. All right, so we've been holding pressure for a while now, so I kind of got the compressor buttoned up and got the belts on, right? Power steering belt and AC belt. So what we're going to do now is get the vacuum pump going on. And while I got the vacuum pump, I'm going to get the lines mounted to the fender well. Get the ground to the pump hooked up. You know, I can mount it over here, but then it's like pulling on the wire a little bit, but I don't have a bolt to go here, so I think I'll just put it over here. Yeah, make sure everything's out of the way. Your check the clearance for the hot water, your heater hose. Make sure they're not rubbing against the belt. There are potential areas for chafing, so I'm probably going to go get some wire loom for the heater hose. Yeah, let's get the vacuum pump going while I'll do this, and then we'll come back once I get some vacuum pulled. Alright, so pulled vacuum. I don't know if it's got a small leak. It probably has a small leak. Alright. Like half a pound in a half hour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge the system. I got to see if the compressor works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the leak detector into the system. And then maybe that will, well, it should, if it does its job, it should detect it. It should detect it. All right, the system calls for 3.75 pounds. So I did the math, and it was just about almost 5 cans. I didn't want to do that. I was supposed to bleed the line first, so I just pumped a whole hose worth of air into the system. So that's wonderful. All right, I'm going to start the car up and let it idle. I got to hook the battery up, so I'm going to let it go warm up and whatnot. So, all right, the compressor is working. I had to bypass the pressure switch. Maybe to bring up the pressure. There is cold air inside of the inside, and the interior has cold air. So I got it running off of the actual pressure switch, so everything in the system is working. It's just sucking down cans. All right, check this out. That's my breath. That's with the windows open, the T-top off. What's the thermostat say? Yo, that's cold. Most important part of the rebuild. Here we go. AC system now completely restored. So that completes a multi-episode series on rebuilding the 1976 Corvette air conditioning system. What I'm going to do is put a whole cost of what it took to restore, what am I doing with my hands? What it took to restore the factory system as opposed to replacing it with an aftermarket you know, like vintage air or something like that. So I'll give a list of all the stuff that I paid for, what I purchased, and we'll do a cost analysis, see if it's worth restoring the factory system or going to an aftermarket. I like the factory because my switches and everything work, so why not keep it stock? It got down to like 30 something degrees in there. You can see your breath. That's insane. Well, hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for all the comments, the likes. Thanks for all the new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. What's it costing you? You're going to help me out. And if you help me out, then I can help you guys out. So I'm going to help you out regardless. But please, just subscribe. And we'll see you at the next one.